see anybody in there that are like mad, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this traffic? This, I had forgotten that I put it up. I opened up the door and I'm like, whoa, whoa, has Santa been here? Oh, no, no presents. Maybe he had been here and he left some Buffy here for me as a present. Anyway, last night, I'm not sure if you guys saw, we did get the tree up. It's not decorated though. I have a couple things to do this morning, this evening, this afternoon. Going to Mom and Dad's tonight, diagnose their vehicle on why it won't start. And what else? Gonna have dinner with them and I have no work lined up today. It's the holidays. It sucks. So if you guys want to donate to Patreon, that'd be awesome. Just saying. Man. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to make the day happen. I've already rolled the intro for whatever reason, so I won't say see you guys after the intro because I've already done that. Alright guys, here we go. We are off to Mom and Dad's house. Woo! So looking forward to this. I thought that we were going to get a shot of Mount Rainier right there, but you saw Mount Rainier yesterday. You don't need to see it every day. It's just that it's clear outside and you can actually see. So it looks like if history will repeat itself, it looks like today's vlog will probably be pretty short. I don't know how many times I say that and cut it out and when I'm editing. Hazard lights on. Slowing down quickly. People behind me are like, oh my gosh, he's got his hazard lights on. Why? Oh. Everybody stopped. Actually, it's yeah, like that. Well, this can't be good. I think we're going to be a little late. Balls. Somewhere over there is the mountain. I was going to film it, and then I wasn't going to film it, and then I'm like, oh look, it's right there. So I start filming it, and a big old semi-truck blocks view, and now this is what you got. And here, again, big old semi-truck blocking view. Oh, you'll be able to wait for the driver though. Hi, driver! Well, I'm glad that we're not headed the other direction because it's kind of backed up there. Can you guys see the individual drivers? Can you wave hi? You see anybody in there that are like mad, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this traffic? Or how about some people in there that are like bebopping to music and be like, oh yeah, well, we're stuck here, we're gonna make the most of it. And you probably can't see anything because it's so... I'm just failing at filming today. Failing at filming. I'm not sure if you can see the sunset behind me or not. It's a pretty one. Lots of pretty stuff today. The mountains, the sunset, not the lack of traffic. Alright guys, so we've made it home because this is home. So anyway, it is my parents' battery, but it's interesting that I remember back in the day that my dad kind of taught me about cars inadvertently. I just remember watching him work on them every once in a while. He didn't do a lot of stuff, but he did basic stuff. And cleaning battery terminals and tightening them and replacing them is something that I learned from him years and years and years ago. And I didn't even know I was learning it at the time. It's one of those things that you just watch somebody do, and then later on in life, you just do it. So anyway, we're changing out this battery, and then we'll go and we'll get a new one, and then we'll be all done, and Dad'll have wheels again. There is the last of the sun that we're going to see for today. It'll be less than 24 hours, but it won't be until tomorrow that we see more sun. I'm on my way to get a battery. I just thought that I would share with you the sun, just like I shared with you the mountain, kind of, and I shared with you, I don't know, traffic. Yes, traffic. I shared with you traffic. That was awesome. I shared with you the roundabout, the clover leaf. That was awesome too. Don't let it get out that I share all this awesomeness with you guys, because then everybody would want to be a part of this awesomeness. And we couldn't have that, could we? Actually, that would be a pretty good idea. Okay, share this with everybody. Let them know of the awesomeness. Oh, we got a house here on the side corner here that looks like it's decorated up pretty well. It's got Santa on the roof. It's got a bunch of flashy lights. Another house next to it. Another house next to it. One thing that I've really noticed is that you don't have to have a lot of lights if the people in your neighborhood all have lights. I mean, it looks so much better when everybody has something versus that one house on the block that has a string of lights around its roof, you know? Just my personal observations. Oh, whoa, we're gonna venture up to this house too, because this house here is like, oh wow, I got a bunch of stuff going on over here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Here, we'll flip around. Here's a better, there we go. That's really cool. Why are you guys staying in front of my house? Well, because you got cool lights. That's why. We're staring. And what's this? Rope lights. But those rope lights look a lot better because the house next to them is decorated. Just saying. Dinner time. I've never met broccoli. Well, actually, I have met broccoli that I haven't liked before, but I like broccoli. I've never met a steak I didn't like.
What about a potato?
Nope, never met a potato I didn't like either, unless it wasn't done all the way.
Okay, well, these are done.
These are done. Okay. I'm going to devour potato, said potato. The truck is fixed. Dinner has been had. A nice quick visit. Gotta head back to Lakewood now so that I can get packed for tomorrow. Because I'm leaving.
For Canada. Canada.
Buffy, it's time for COC. Are you going to come up here? No, you're cold, aren't you? Angie calls this being all croissanted up. Yeah, it is cold in here. And cold or not, it is time for COC. Capzone 2, you were first. Hostler Phil. We had the same issue with our tree, broken plastic parts, but the wife just keeps re-gluing it because she refuses to get a new one. We have had the same one for about 20 years. Love watching you and Phoenix together. Have a great day and a safe trip to Canada. Thank you very much. This one here, gosh, it can't really be glued. I don't know what to... I would love to have like what are those called? Like a CNC machine or something? Or something to be able to create metal brackets for this tree. Because, I mean, then we could hold on to it. But it's just, oh gosh, this is getting to be such a pain. And this tree here, this was handed down to me. This tree is like at least, yeah, it's about as old as yours, at least 20 years old. LJ Mike 1204, Troy was in a mission today. A transmission. I got what you did there. And he was excited and just could not hide it. And happy hauntings to you and Phoenix. Carrie Ann Olsen, oh, you had carpal tunnel surgery? How quickly did it heal for you? My grandma had to have her right hand done. When I had carpal tunnel surgery, I started to take the medication for it, for the pain, and then I realized that it wasn't doing anything, so I stopped taking it, and I started working like very, very soon, sooner than what I should, because I don't let stuff get me down. I mean, I shouldn't have worked. I shouldn't have done anything as soon as I did, but I did, because I couldn't stop. I don't let things get in my way. Real fan Jason, I'll just keep the wrist thing going. 2 Mondays ago, I slipped on some ice after a major storm and landed on my left wrist. It hurt so bad, it literally made my entire body ache. Thankfully, it wasn't broken though. Still, a week and a half later, it's still stiff, sore, and a little swollen. I'm ready for spring. This wrist has been hyperextended when I've been working on a car. If you guys have ever tried to take a ratchet to a bolt and the bolt's not moving, it's not moving, it's not moving, and then all of a sudden, bam, it moves and your wrist just curls over and bends backwards. It hurts a lot and it's just never fully recovered. And every time it starts to feel a little bit better, I re-injure it again. I have 2 braces. Angie got them for me. She's so awesome. They don't do me any good if I don't wear them. Alright, there we go. I'm ready. CNS Services. Great vlog today, Troy. I love watching you spend time with Phoenix. Keep up the good work. And on a side note, how much would you charge me to come back to Minnesota and do a transfer case on a 2001 Chevy Tahoe? Probably as much as a car's worth. Tim Francis. Maybe Angie in that Mariah Carey suit next year for Christmas. Yes, I've heard the controversy live in the same area as First Radio Station band. Are we talking about like all this politically
it's not even political correctness anymore. It's just people bitching. And then other people start to bitch because they feel like, I don't know why they do it. It's like, because they want to be heard about something, so they're jumping on a bandwagon. It's just, ugh. Nicole Flynn, it made me sad when Phoenix said he was not leaving. It made me think about when I was little and I would go visit my dad. It always made me sad to have to leave. Can't wait to go to BC with you to see Angie and Coda. Yep, that'll be happening tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun. I didn't get half the stuff done tonight that I wanted to, but it's late now, so I need to go to bed and just deal with everything in the morning. Mike Malone and Rudolph, snowflakes. CBD oil helps with aches and pains. Shay's Tiny Corner. Oh, by the way, Mike, did you get your poster? You should have gotten it last Saturday. Shay's Tiny Corner of the Interwebs. They have people wanting to remove Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Charlie Brown. Yeah. Freaking... Oh, I think Triv27. you put it best. Well, first of all, last comment... Triv27, you said, glad Phoenix liked his present. Sorry to get your message today that it wasn't working right. I'll see about getting it sent back and exchanged. I don't know what to say about it. I hate saying to somebody that, yeah, it doesn't work. Well, it's not your fault. It's just, it just doesn't work. So, it's extremely, the footage is extremely dark. The sound is muffled badly. And the video is, like, really sporadic. It's almost like time-lapse. It's really strange. And here's what I was trying to convey before I got on all these tangents and cameras and squirrels. Triv27. Oh, I'm so sick over sensitive, radical idiots. The song Baby It's Cold Outside is not promoting rape culture. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer isn't problematic. No, the Charlie Brown Thanksgiving special isn't racist. Arg! You sound like Charlie Brown. Arg! There are times I really, really wish it was possible to knock some common sense, which is not too common anymore, just knock some sense into people, because then I'd have a legitimate reason to take a baseball bat and knock some of those idiots upside the head. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say. I mean, there's a term called the pussification of America, but I'm not sure that's even politically correct. It's like anything that you say, everybody gets offended about now. I don't understand it. I really don't. Back in the day, if you didn't believe in something or didn't like something somebody was saying, you did this little thing called ignoring it. Maybe people should try that again. Alright guys, happy hunting. Thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow we go to Canada. Right now, I'm going to edit this and go to bed. Good night. Happy hunting. See you in the morning. Bye.
From Spookery Castle in Cincinnati, Ohio, happy hunting!